What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Farris Weekly. Today we're going to be taking you guys through an inside look at a few different properties here in Meridian, giving you an idea of what properties are looking at certain price points. Right now we're at a townhome a little west of Shields and the new district at 10 Mile. This property is listed at $400,000, 3-bed, 2.5 bath, just over 1,600 square feet, built by BlackRock Homes. Let's go take a look. So BlackRock Homes is kind of I would say a notch up from some of the other builders at this price point. So they've got nicer finishes, and personally I like their homes a little bit better.
This is quartz countertop, gas range. One of the things too is you kind of see we've got a combination kitchen, living, and dining area all in this first level here. And it's pretty cozy, nice cabinets, LVP wide plank floors. Overall, a really nice entrance when you first walk into this.
You know, if you're cooking, you got people in the living room and the dining room. You can kind of talk to everybody. Nicer appliances, I would say these are LG. It looks like LG appliances. Soft close cabinets, which is nice. And I like the colorway. We won't say names, but a specific builder at this price point is a little funky with their colorways. So I like this colorway. I like the backsplash. Here's the pantry. So a little bit of a smaller pantry space, I would say.
It is tall. So, totally. I mean, you're definitely into a home like this, understanding that you're downsizing a little bit, or you're not going to be able to roll in here with just tons of stuff. So everything's kind of set up for that. And this is a nice space. You just have to get a little creative about how you set up the most important thing, which is where's your TV going down here?
80-incher. We got a half bath right here, just right off the garage door entry. 2-car garage, and it's probably dark in there, so we'll just go up the stairs. Like we said, it's on the smaller end, 1,600 square feet. Probably not moving in here with a bunch of kids. You know, decent sized guest bedrooms. Sam, you want to come in here and give them a little look around? Got a little closet. 2 guest bedrooms right off to the right side of the staircase, which is kind of nice. And then the guest bath, which is separated from the master. Sam, you can be in it. But again, nicer cabinets, countertops. Vinyl. That's nice. I like that.
Looks like tile. Definitely have a Wi-Fi programmable thermostat here. That's always something people are looking for, because you can set your temperatures up so they're hot, cold when you're here, not here, and you can do it with your phone. Everybody's looking for that these days.
Generally speaking, I'd say a little nicer than other builders at this price point.
Here's the laundry room. Got some cool looking vinyl on the floor there.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Little linen closet. Super nice. Super trendy. This vinyl floor.
This is the master. Couple of cool things about this. You've got some windows here that give you plenty of light. I'm a big fan of these. I know sometimes people are like, well, they don't function very well after time, but these are windows that you can open and crank open a little bit. Get the fresh air coming through here. Good size master here for a townhouse.
You guys probably can't see. Sam's on the camera, so she's a little bit of a beginner, but she's doing great. It's probably blown out, so you probably couldn't see that window very well.
And then into the master bath.
Again, same as the guest bath as far as colorways and cabinets, all that stuff, countertops. So dual vanity right here, good sized closet.
Closet's awesome, actually.
Yeah.
For this size of house.
I like how separated everything is. I don't like when the toilet's right next to the shower, and so clearly separated. You could have a little towel rack right there, whatever you want, and then a toilet with a door so you can have your privacy. But overall, solid home, and we'll see you at the next place.
Hey guys, here's our next home on our tour today. This is kind of the different version of what we just saw. This is a 1977 built home. It is just under 6,000 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. As you'll see, lots of original like decor and everything. It's really cool, and we've got a lot to show you. So let's go take a look.
I've been here before, by the way, and I couldn't help it. We had to come back. First of all, check out this living room. It's freaking crazy. Sunken, almost kind of a dream living room that we've had. Everything you'll notice is, I think, still from the 70s. But what I love is, I think the original wallpaper is still here. The lighting isn't super great in this house, but if you put a little bit of love into it, I think this house could be amazing.
Crazy wallpaper throughout, which, as we all know, comes and goes, and I think it's kind of back. The other thing I would say about this, notice the floor-to-ceiling windows there. That definitely helps with lights, gives you a view out your back into the backyard.
I don't know if you noticed, but the beams in here, I believe, are wood. They've just been painted. So I feel like with a little sanding, you could bring out that wood beam look back into your life.
Be a lot of sanding.
Yeah. You ready to check out the master bedroom? It's the coolest.
You guys are leading this tour.
Wait till you see this. Huge master bedroom. If you get closer over here, you're going to see the baum chicka baum baum bathtub.
Yeah, this is not something you see every day.
And then check out the columns. What do you think of that, Jake?
It's kind of crazy.
Kind of cool. Very
Columns,
retro.
mirrors.
Again, I feel like you could do a lot if you put a little love into this place. And then you come into the master bath. Also, it takes you back. Love the vanity setup right here. Potentially you could do, I feel like, 2 sinks in here. Then you go into the, shower, toilet, another vanity area, which I also kind of like, because if it were Mike and I, he'd have his own space.
Yeah, this is definitely set up in favor of space for the woman. And then the guy's sink is right in there, sandwiched between the shower and the toilet. I mean, you got to admit, this is one of the most unique master setups that we've seen.
Absolutely. A full basement downstairs with more bedrooms, formal dining. You come into the retro kitchen, which kind of looks like at some point maybe has been remodeled, maybe, the countertop. Maybe not, but I would guess it is.
As we move into basically a smaller living room, another fireplace. That one's a stove. I grew up with that exact stove in our house. That's really cool how it's set inside of basically another rock fireplace, and then a set of sliding doors out to a deck. More beams.
I also love that this house has 2 stair entrances to the downstairs. There was the one up front, and then your side, kind of behind the kitchen, and then another half bath and an awesome laundry room. Looks like she used this maybe for some sewing, like a sewing room, craft room. Lots of storage in here.
By the way, interestingly, 2 entrances. So this is a front door. It's not the one that we came into. So come in this door, down the stairs. And then, like Sam said, there's a staircase on the other side that goes down too. Okay, long hallway here. Storage room off to one side. Bathroom right down here at the bottom of the stairs. And then bedrooms.
Wow, love the red carpet. My aunt had that in her house. Oh, I love that little record player thing. That's retro as heck. Look at this. Like super sunken living space right here.
Set up as a big office space right here, and then more steps down to another sunken large living room. Is that a water feature?
It's a water feature. Check that out. With a lot of animals on there. But look at that fireplace. It's so cool. And the bar. Then you have a little bar area.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder if the moose head comes with the house.
Lots of living family spaces is what strikes me. And it also strikes me how much we are sunken here. These may be the highest ceilings in the house, and we're in the basement.
Yeah, no doubt.
You can only imagine the hole that was dug.
And look at the cool fixture, light fixture.
Yeah, take a look. Yeah, this is something.
I mean, you can truly imagine like Christmas morning or something.
Yeah.
with your family. This goes up to the main entrance.
Up there.
I would maybe keep this wallpaper if I moved in. I like it a lot.
Definitely at the top of the list as far as character. Whenever you're in a house like this, you always wonder, what went on in family life here, what sort of experiences they had together, because this is definitely a house built for a large family. Pretty cool.
Very cool. We'll see you at the next house.
All right, guys, we are at the third property, uniquely painted. It's like a turquoise color. 5-bed, 3-bath, 3,400 square feet.
3,400 square feet.
$760,000 in Meridian, Idaho. Got some interesting things inside, so let's go take a look.
Has some packages for us.
I gotta pop the block box. Isn't that sick? So it's magnetic.
Yeah, that's sick, bro.
All right, let's head inside. So this property was built in, let me double check.
I'm going to guess 2000.
Okay, that's a good guess. I might have missed it.
2000.
Wow, you were right on.
I was spot on.
All right.
Look at that.
Hardwood floors.
Yep.
I feel like it's fairly common for 2000. Big open living room.
I don't know what you would call this.
Yeah, tile bench. Some interesting design in here for sure. That to me is kind of a waste of space.
And then look at the ceiling. That's different. I don't know if you'd call it coffered or coffered, but I feel like it would be a dusting nightmare.
Put some plants probably up there. Laminate countertops.
Really pretty front windows. I do love that.
Definitely dated cabinets.
I do feel like the cabinets could be sanded though and stained differently, and it could work.
A little DIY.
They like their
Interesting
colors in
kitchen.
this house too. I don't know, this would be like a teal, bit of a green.
Got some interesting little built-in nooks, I would say.
Banister. I mean, this is a little more modern.
Wow. Again, super interesting.
Oh, wow.
Ceiling here in the master. Again, like you said, just a dust bunny collector. You could put some decorations up there. Super interesting.
The bench with storage. You could sit here and
like
look
it.
out at your kids playing. Yeah, I like that. You're
Desk.
sitting here with pillows and
Is there a table though or anything?
no, you probably have like a bookshelf right here.
Good point.
And you could sit here and read and watch your kids.
No back deck, but there's a door.
Oh, wow.
So that
That's
must have
interesting.
gotten- That's a little concerning, one might say. Whoa. Yeah, straight drop off. Interesting colors, again.
Wow.
Big old, well, pretty big master bath, I would say. Interesting ass colors for sure. More dust collectors. The dual vanity sinks are like on top of each other, right next to each other, which is interesting.
Jetted tub. Houses today like their tubs.
Dual shower head, which is nice, kind of each to your side, but again, they're like right next to each other. That's interesting.
All the plant shelves you could want
Yeah.
are in this house.
A lot of space for decor, to say the least. This was interesting too. The closet has 2 entrances. I'm not sure the intent behind that. Super large closet, I would say. I mean, you could definitely put a centerpiece right here, center table.
Add
on it.
Shelving.
There's a lot you could do. This is, I think,
It's a blank slate.
flip house, I would say.
Or a little love. I just feel like some of these places just need a little love.
Bunch of guest bedrooms over here. This is an interesting guest bath with an arched shower
Wow.
setup going on here. A little divider for the toilet, but
Era 2000.
yeah, this is all for sure 2000s. This is interesting though. That's like
Yeah.
unique in its own,
I would say. Jetted tub again.
And then this is where I think things get pretty interesting. Downstairs.
Ooh, I love that laundry room. Look at the laundry room.
Laundry room, super big laundry room.
Craft table maybe. Potting room. Dog door. So you could, have your pet in here. Again, blue. Vinyl of some sort.
Looks like they've done some work down here. Little remodel work.
No, this is cool. I feel like this carpet's brand new.
Yeah. Another guest bedroom.
It's like a daylight basement bedroom, which is also nice.
Yeah, kind of interesting, the windows. If you live down here, you'd be eye level with the floor out front. And then there's a big old garage, I believe, that I wanted to take a look at. So let's go take a gander.
Oh, here's the...
Here we go. So 3-car garage plus RV bay.
Wow,
This
this
is
is
like a 6-car garage.
Yeah, 2-car could fit here. Total wood shop, which they do have woodworking stuff in here. What are those called? 220 outlets. Several, actually.
Yeah, super large, super big space. Could kind of get creative, do what you want with it. Maybe make it a little man cave. You could make it your gym. You could do whatever. You could get a TV out here, some couches. That might be what you use to lift. This dude maybe worked on cars, is my guess, or whomever lived here worked on cars. I don't know exactly what this is.
Is that an elevator? No. What is that?
I'm not totally sure, honestly. And then have a pull-through garage door. You truly could probably fit a boat, trailer. That's the end of this tour. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Something a little different. Gave you a look at 3 different properties, 400,000, 760,000, and just over 1 or 1.1 roughly. If you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe for more content from the Farris Home Team. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Peace.